Hey guys, welcome back. Marco here from blitzguitar.com. Today I want to talk to you about this beautiful solo in B minor. And yes, we are going to play along with the backing track, which is something that we already did in the past. We probably have already 5 lessons where I'm going to show you a solo over a backing track. So make sure that you check them out. You can actually access the lesson on YouTube. But if you want to download the tab, check my Patreon page as well, so that you can have extra support and also download the backing track. Now for this lesson, the one that we are checking out today, I'm playing this beautiful melodic solo in B minor, which we are going to break down into 5 different phrases. Now you can learn one phrase at a time. You can learn the whole thing and perform the entire solo over the backing track, or you can really decide to play 1 or 2 phrases from the solo and then come up with your own ideas, which is always an awesome thing to do, guys. Remember, you always wanna write your own stuff. Okay, you can learn a lot of things, but you always need to spend a little bit of time writing your own music. And it could be a solo, it could be a chord progression, it could be, everything you want, anything you want, but just try to do it, okay? Now, you can, download the tab, check my Patreon page, or just enjoy the lesson. And guys, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. So, let's have a close-up, and let's get started. Alright people, let's get started. Now, chord progression, super simple. B minor, B over A, G major 7. Okay. Beautiful chord progression, guys. Sounds super melodic, and this is going to be in the tab as well, so make sure that you check it out. Now, the first phrase is going to be in position 1, and I'm playing a B minor scale here. So when I'm playing this phrase, I'm considering this box here. Usually I always consider the top 3 strings, yeah? So, and the phrase goes like this. Okay, so as you can see, pretty melodic, and I'm gonna start with the first string for number 2, okay? And then the second string for number 5, and back to the first string for number 2, okay? And guys, really important here, I'm always trying to alternate, so I will play with the middle, index, middle. And then I have something really cool. This really quick phrase on 1 string, second string for number 5, 3, 2. But I'm playing that really quickly. And I start with the middle finger, then I have index and then middle again, okay? It's really quick. And then after that, I'm gonna play the fret number 3, 5. And I'm gonna play the fret number 2, which I'm gonna pause on a little bit, okay? So. And then the last 2 notes, the third string fret number 4, and the second string fret number 3, okay? And as you can see, I'm playing in this box, the one that I show you, and I'm using exactly the same fingering. So I don't really like to play with 1 finger or 2 fingers. I like to use, from 1 to 4, and that kind of makes the whole thing easy to play if you have the finger stretch. If you don't have the stretch, it's a little bit more difficult. So the first phrase. And again. And when you play the second time, the phrase ends in a different way, and so you want to go all the way the same until the second string fret number 3. So you have the group of 3 notes, the really quick one, and then the second string fret number 3, and then the first string fret 5, and then fret 2. It's a beautiful melodic phrase. So really take it step by step, guys, and kind of try to figure out what's the best right hand plucking fingering for you. Now the second phrase is awesome. It's just a pentatonic scale. And then a beautiful B minor scale. And again. Now, how does it work? I'm playing a B minor pentatonic, and the box that I'm using is actually this one. It's kind of, that's the B minor, the most popular pentatonic that almost everybody knows. but I'm actually using the one before that. So and I'm gonna start with the first string, fret number 7, and I'm always using the same pattern. So it's first string, fret number 7, 5, 7, and then the first string, fret number 5, second string, fret number 7, and the first string, fret number 5. Then on the second string, 7, 5, 7, and then I'm gonna have the second string, fret number 5, 7 on the third string, and 5 again on the second string. Then I keep going down and I have the third string, fret number 7, 4, 7, okay? And then the last 3 notes, okay? The third string, fret number 4, fourth string, fret number 7, and the third string, fret number 4. Now when I start this phrase, I start with the middle finger, the plucking finger, okay? So, and I always alternate. Sorry. So you will have middle, index, middle, middle, index, middle, middle, index, middle. So the group of notes is played with alternate, but I always start with the middle. So the fact that you're doing middle, index, middle, and then you start the second group of notes again with the middle, you will double pluck with the middle. But in that case, we don't care. I mean, it's okay. And then after that, beautiful B minor scale. Third string, fret number 4, 6, 7. And then second string, fret number 5, 7, 8. And the first string, fret number 5. Okay, that's the last note before we start again. So. Awesome phrase. Now the third one is probably my favorite. Beautiful sounding phrase. Okay, it's much more of playing chords here, and I'm always using the same plucking pattern. Now the first position is this one. It's the second string, okay, fret number 7. And the first string, fret number 10, okay? And I'm like considering this box here, okay, which is just the main, you know, a B minor scale. And I'm playing second string, fret 7, and the first string, fret number 10, right? And I'm doing this plucking first and second, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, index, 4 times. Then I'm gonna change chord because I'm playing a B minor over A. I'm actually lowering the first string to the fret number 9. And then I'm gonna play a beautiful G major chord, which is this one, the first string, fret number 7, and the second string, fret number 8. Same plucking pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so on the 7th count, I'm playing actually the first string, fret number 9, and then the fret number 10. Okay, you always keep the second string, fret 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we go back. Sounds awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, the second time you want to end the phrase on the 5th count, playing the first string, fret 7, it's already there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason why we pause is because after that we're going to have a super phrase, which is really, really tricky. So you kind of want to pause and then jump on the phrase number 4. Let's check it out. Now the phrase number 4 sounds super Spanish and is a melody on the first string playing a B minor pattern. Obviously we're using the B minor scale, and it's this one. And again. Okay, now what am I playing here? I'm B minor, right? And I'm gonna start the phrase with the first string fret number 14. Okay, the pattern is 3 notes always and is repeated twice. So it's 14, 12, 10 twice. I'm always starting with the middle finger. Middle, index, middle, index, middle, index. It's always alternating. Okay, slowly. And then I'm gonna, just take this pattern forward, and I'm gonna have the same pattern: 12, 10, 9, 12, 10, 9, 10, 9, 7, 10, 9, 7, and another pretty stretchy one: 9, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5, and I finish on the fret number 7. Okay, so the last 2 notes, second string fret number 7, 8, 7. I kind of use a hammer on, okay, hammer on and pull off. I pluck the fret 7, hammer on and pull off. But to be honest with you, can pluck that. It doesn't have to be that quick. It's not as quick as this one. It's just like, okay. So, beautiful sounding phrase, actually one of my favorite, even though I'm not like a big fan of all this playing, but good luck. Now the last phrase is much more of a chord based phrase, okay, and it sounds like this. So as you can see, we have a lot of rhythm with the right hand. The melody is going on the 3rd string and is played with the thumb. 3rd string fret number 4, 6, 7, okay, and the 3rd open. So it's a pretty simple melody. But around this melody, we're going to apply an accompaniment, which is going to be played in triplet. And so we're going to have 3 notes: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. And we're gonna have the 3rd string with the thumb, the 1st string open with the middle, and the 2nd string open with the index. That's one pattern of 3 notes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you want to repeat the first note 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have the fret number 6 twice. Fret number 7 twice, and then the fret number 0, the 3rd open string, 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to the 4. 7, 2, 3, 4, 1, and you finish on the count number 5, just with the 3rd open. It's really, guys, a beautiful, beautiful way to actually play a little bit more rhythm on this beautiful chord progression, okay? So I can't really play together. But listen to the beginning of the video and just check how it sounds. Now get the tab and really get the backing track as well, so that you can practice along with the chords. And guys, I'm gonna see you next time for another lesson.